Alright, I think I'm ready to go. Let's see. Go to the forge. Oh, I don't exist. Hold on. And here I am. Alright. Yay! Welcome, Amanda. Welcome, Margaret. Okay, so that works. Then we'll go to here. Yay! Okay, sweet. I don't know why it's not, that should have been, oh, it's because there you go. I'm doing some doodling, right now of a, new character. Um, I have some ones that I'm gonna probably flesh out and draw in a little bit. I just kind of, I'm following a path. Yes, she did. Yeah, she very much enjoyed the cookies. She said that she's most likely gonna put some in the freezer and bring them over next time she comes over. Um, yeah. Yeah, I'm working on some new ideas. I'm not gonna tell you who these characters are, but I can show you that this is most likely the sheet that I'm gonna try to finish today. Um, what's really cool about this is these designs were originally created by my friend Karina, who has been working diligently on some underground background designs. And so I've taken her concepts and really just drew them again, but in the style of the show, just a little bit more, and figuring out their color palettes. So these are looking pretty fun. I haven't touched this guy yet, and there's two versions of him, just because in the episode there's going to be two iterations of him, two different costumes. So this is an anxious antiquarian and a bomb baddie. That's their names in the script, and I really enjoy them. Welcome, Weapons Remorse. Thank you for joining. Yeah, but I'm kind of chasing a train of thought right now. So if you'll bear with me, I'm just gonna kind of want to do some doodling.
I'm thirsty.
Oh, fine. I'll take a drink. Thanks, Amanda. Here, I'll take a drink of my Dr. Pepper. I'm still getting used to the fact that sounds can just start playing now. But yeah, this character's name is Beck. Beck. And she's pretty cool. And I'm kind of just I just wanted to doodle what I am thinking of for her design. Kind of landing on it pretty quickly. Just because I have a strong idea of who her parents are. So I'm designing, essentially, I have the character, I know the parents, and I'm designing their kid, and so it's kind of fun. Let me grab my reference sheet for their parent, or for her parents. Let's see. Oh gosh, it's probably a while ago. And you know, this can serve as my warm-up as well. Maul does not like Twitch. Oh, well, I appreciate the thirsty, the hydration. Let's see. Okay. Yeah, okay, it would have been before this, and where are we yet? Okay, almost there. Oh, yeah. Definitely using this as reference. And then... nice. I am curious. She might just be full reptoid. Um, I might be able to experiment with more of a bluish reptoid, but I don't know. Her mom, I think maybe Amanda will know this, but this is the daughter of Brooks and Barry, a couple characters. And I'm kind of interpreting them into the show. Brooks fits the reptoids very easily because he's got the fin ears and the green skin. But Barry, on the other hand, was a half-orc with tusks, and half-orcs, trying to figure out what Barry is in terms of the show. Because she could be a reptoid, but oh yeah, it was my little storyboard that I made. It was like a pirate one, or little Princess Bride vibe. Absolutely. No, it's 100% wholesome. Yeah, so I'm trying to think. I was contemplating maybe because the appeal is here maybe because Barry is meant to be like this idea of like a tough person, because she's a half orc, but like softer. She had like the tusks, so maybe she's a Tetranite. I know it's not often, huh? Let's see. Designing or just drawing her mom here. Because typically, Barry's a little fit. That's just because like naturally she is. She's got the muscles. She's the one that like breaks iron chains because she's so ripped. And then her twink husband. Is a croc, if you will, a hork. I did hydrate. Yes. Yeah, so it's essentially trying to figure out what's I feel like she could be Tetranite, like she could have 4 arms, but then the question is, Beck gets to be like a mixed species kid, and that makes me wonder, like, would she have 3 arms instead of like the 4 arms? Could be cool. Oh. Oh wait, yeah. Should I show my camera as I hydrate? Or you just couldn't hear me hydrate? That would be funny. Just for that. Okay, yeah. Okay, so option 1, the mom is a Tetranite, which means she's got the 4 arms. Option 2, mom could be a Lunadine, which means she would have a lot larger ears, and she'd be very tall. significantly taller. Oh, okay. No, it showed up on the screen and it played the "I'm Thirsty" from yeah. Okay. Other option, she's a Lunadine. She'd have like possibly some like little antlers or antennae. Um, Option 3. Hmm. Option 3. What, bird? Could be a bird. Or Avasaur. They have a larger nose, but that could be cute. She'd have the more feather like here, and this would be wing. I don't think so. I don't think Barry is a... Barry's not an Avasaur. Or they're just both reptoids. Oh no. Back with 3 arms is kind of sick. Make a velociraptor. Honestly, yeah, they would, huh? Hmm. I'm imagining Avasaur, Barry. Because she's named Barry, or her real name's Bear Cobra. Which I guess is another indication that she should be a reptoid. But name's Bear Cobra, Ber Bear, and Brooks calls her Barry because she's kind of berry colored, in like her complexion. Like a blueberry. So Barry could go very well as like a colorful Avasaur. Okay, so the idea would be that Brooks is green and she's kind of this blue, so Birdie Cobra. Damn. Do you have one that intrigues you the most so far? Anyone watching? Do you like Reptoid, Lunadyne, or Avasaur or Tetranite? I mean, third arm is kind of interesting. You could save up for a Lunacam. It's you know, it's pretty good. Welcome, Cassidy. I'm sidetracked in designing Beck right now. And trying to figure some things out with her. What are your thoughts on three-armed child, Cassidy? Essentially, I'm trying to figure out how to translate Barry into the show because Barry's a half orc. So either Barry, because you know, with the tusks, she could be a Reptoid, or she could be a Tetranite because she's buff, or maybe a Lunadyne because she should be tall. So or even a Avasaur, and then we turn Beck into a Velociraptor. Too many ham hocks. I guess this is the reason why we do concept art. Ignore these heads for now. These are other characters. Towards Reptoid, just because that's not a lot of them right now. I think there's a lot of Reptoids, actually. Could be, yeah, I know, yeah, because no matter what, she's going to be part Reptoid because Brooks is just going to be a Reptoid. He's green, he's got the fin ears. I think it just fits. That or he's a Reptoid Medusan mix, and that could be kind of interesting. Good guy Reptoids might be good. That's true, that's true. Essentially, yeah, we're figuring out what mom is, yeah. Because essentially she is around this color. It's usually how I imagine her. Kind of like a blueberry. That's why she's called Berry. So it wouldn't really fit with the Lunadyne color palette. But it could potentially fit with the Tetranite, because so far we've only seen red Tetranites, but I have been interested in exploring other colors of Tetranites. Or this is also the same color as like a Ragarian, and maybe it's part cat. Could be Ragarian. That could be why she's got tusks. Maybe it's more fangs in this iteration. Recessive species traits, the Medusan hybrid hats. No, that's what I'm thinking. Like, potentially Brooks is just let me draw my man here. My mans. So he's got his long face. He's got this going like this, and then like the idea would be, because yeah, you need to have this. A little bit like that. Broken nose. Ragarian could be cute. I think it could fit. With color palette and fangs, yeah. It could be. And that could be a fun mixture of Reptoid and Ragarian. See what pops out. Yeah, he's got this. Maybe we'd give him a. I don't know, lean into these kind of feeling more tentacle-like. If we did that. Or he's just straight up Reptoid. No matter what, he's got sick hair. Because he is green. He's just green. Not that green. Green. There we go. It's more like that green. He's green. With this kind of dark green, more in the turquoise area of hair. So maybe he's just Reptoid. Tessellator, and she's got a great great grandma Ivysaur. Ah. That's fun, yeah. Because I've definitely been wanting to make some hybrid characters since I've come up with the species, and I think Beck is definitely a good place to start. Okay. So maybe... Yeah, because... Yeah, okay. So maybe... Get rid of the arm. What part of the Ragarian would show up? I think, you know, I envision her with kind of this darker hair. And then she's got like one streak of white or something. Because I mean, they have a kid now, so they'd probably be a little bit older. We do Silver Fox, Brooks Mistral. Vestigial? What does vestigial mean? Genetically determined, underdeveloped. Ew. What are you talking about? That's why I was doing, like, potentially going with like she only has 3 arms if she's like half Tetranite. That could be interesting. Dragon Tail. That's a great point. That is a great point. That is a great point. Useless, yeah. Okay. Vestigial. So she's. What do you have here? Would she have the fluff that her mom has, like little ear fluff here? That could be cute. And then it's like, what kind of like? It's just white. I don't know. I don't know if I want that. We'll see. Let's see. Let me test out Dragon Tail. I like Dragon Tail. Furry scales. Have you ever petted a snake? I have not petted a snake, no. Not pet a snake. Do we think, yeah, Reptile Tail? And that's how she's, I think Reptile Tail, but then it has like a little bit of fluff at the end. It'd be interesting. She'd essentially have... Like, she could have fur, huh? But clearly the ears. For her, it's like more of a... Or is it more of a fang? Kind of like the tusks. Welcome! Thank you for joining. Doing some character design right now. Just doodling before I get into the main event. Okay, I'm digging that. Digging what we have so far. For Beck. And the reason why I've gone with the name Beck is because Beck translates to is a small brook. So pretty cute. Am I just discovering that a mixture of a Ragarian and a Reptoid is a goblin? And I liked giving her this kind of like messy hair. Kind of like feels like the type of like that's her energy. Maybe she's more teal. I mean, Barry's all the way over here, and he's all the way over here, so like... Yeah, I kind of liked this though. Hmm. Hmm. Oh. Hmm. This must be some kind of mistake here. Sorry, I just got an email from my work. I think there's a little bit of a mistake here. If not, then awesome. Oh, nice. Jeez, $60. Oh, I am sorry. There's something about there's kind of like an unhinged nature to this kid, and I like it. Feels like a Barry'd be like, she takes after her father. And be like, what? I was never that crazy. She looks like she bites. That's a compliment. Yeah. Absolutely. But yeah, this is meant to be a friend of Axel's. Don't know if I want her to be older or younger than Axel. Could be kind of endearing if she's younger. Really, I picture her as like, what, maybe 14, 15, and that's kind of around Axel's age anyway. I'm digging her. She's fun. Okay, so hold on. Let me get rid of this bot that the freaking Twitch bot can't detect. What's the point of this thing? $12. Yeah, she could be 12, yeah. 12 or 13. Oh no, yeah, because she's kind of a leader of her little group of characters. So, like, you know, she should probably be the oldest of the group. So maybe she is. Maybe she is. Should be older. I don't know. I do kind of like that she's. I don't know. Let me get rid of this. Banhammer! There. No, yeah, exactly. Scrungly. Like she's 12 and all of her followers are 10-year-olds. Yeah. Hi. Hello, Miss Meow. And I'm giving like Ryoko Matoi. Like a year difference, I get you. Luna? This desk is not the place for cats. Currently. It's more of like she is looking out for like a group of kids that have kind of need looking out for. Lena? Oh, Luna Cam. Hey, you know, if you redeem it, fine. I'll give you a taste. Um, go to the dishes, but dishwasher's full, but not ran now. Gotta wait for those to wash. Oh, I get that feeling here. There we go. Hello, here's Lou. Nice. Oh, somebody just redeemed it. Who just redeemed it? Nice. Yeah, here she is. Extended Luna time. There you go. Here, can you hear the little purr there? My 6-year-old baby. Mm. Oh, that's enough. Oh, Luna's had enough. All right, there you go. Let's see, back to there. I don't know. For now, we'll do like 15 to 17. Perfect. I'm happy you're happy with the points you spent. Luna, hey, stop eating your hair, you weirdo. Oh my gosh. Let her out of my sight for 1 second. Yeah, no, I thought it was pretty funny. The redeem sound. Yeah, I think yeah. So yeah, maybe it's just it is a little quiet, the cat one, um, and it's very short. Hmm. Let me look up a fluffy dragon because I think that's what she is. She's a fluffy dragon. Yeah, I don't. Maybe we just make it so it's just really thick. There's fur, and then just the tip is really cool looking. Let's see. Something like that, yeah. Alright, yeah. I'm glad I've been able to realize her in a way, you know? Because I've given her a name, and you know, she's existed for a while, but it always feels good to actually draw them, because then I can start seeing them. Yeah, is she real now? That's fun. It is fun because I'm essentially just drawing my OC's kids. My OC's kid. But hey, they're all my OCs. Let's see. I really like where I'm headed with these. As the other kids. I need to consider what she's missing. I think the tail's too cool and not to have. Like, she could be missing her tail, but I think that's maybe not. Hello. Oh, that's fine. Yeah, thanks for hopping on. I appreciate it. But yeah, just doing a little bit of concept work. I'm thinking, you know, I've been thinking that she's missing a leg. That's what I've been thinking. You're gonna say that exact same thing, Cassidy? Yeah, chop her leg up. Then you could say that her tail is helping her balance herself. For reasons that I think only Cassidy knows, we gotta chop off a leg. We gotta get rid of that thing. This would be fun. It'd be fun to see her in a flashback, or like, because her mom's a lot more proper than her dad, so it would be fun to see like her tamed essentially with like brushing her hair and, you know, being forced to wear like a gown and just being like, ah, get me out of this. Oh yeah, I'm just happy you're able to tune in, Foxy. Let's see. So that's one. I've got this kid. I like this one a lot. Of like the little sad Ragarian kid, little baby. Or sleepy. Eepy. Welcome, Tatsumari. It's going good. Designing just having fun with it. Doodling. The fun part about kids is their anatomy is shrunk. And in a way where it's like you draw the legs very stocky almost, or you gotta think of them like that. You gotta think that they're like pretty wide, because you know it's all kind of squashed. Like, this is horrible. Grab that. There, let me just remember how anatomy works real quick. Well, I don't think you should be saying that so loudly, Cassidy. No, yeah, we're just we're coming up with concepts here. I think, oh god, no, I need to look. I need to actually study, because I think the torso is like exceptionally smaller. That's like how you know, because with a short adult, their body is still just as long as a normally sized, normally proportioned adult, but for a kid, it's a small body, and that's how you know that they're a kid. I like sleepy feel. I like sleepy feel so much that I'm gonna give them the baggy. Baggy sleeves. A little bit, yeah. You know, I'll use my Blaze and Blaze and Sapphire as kids examples. A little bit like that. So let's see. I like Beck. Beck's cool. Let's see. Yeah. So I think for this baby, we see no tail. Because this is a essentially a Ragarian child. Oh, I think I might just window shop for until you close. Little nub. Turning your repulsive aura to the max. Damn. Okay, so we got Eepy. And if we size them correctly, it'd be like that big. Eepy. Okay, so the little nub. So I had what inspired the story. Had a dream about a fire sprite and a boy. I couldn't really get it out of my head, so I designed the fire sprite first. And that became Blaze. Then I designed the boy that became Axel, and it kind of overtook my brain. I just wanted to keep on working on it, and that's how we ended up here. Um, It was specifically like this kid had gone to like the top of a gone to like this shrine and was like meeting with like, you know, he would like secretly meet with this fire sprite because they were friends. But yeah. All right. Oh god. Nice, nice. But yeah, and then I kept messing with it. I like the idea of putting the boy in this like futuristic setting. Because I love fantasy and sci-fi, and I wanted to see more of a combination of the two. So yeah, so then I leaned into that for aesthetics, and kind of sat with it for a while. Didn't do much with it until a little bit last year, just because felt like I had the skills now to do what I wanted with it. But yeah, it's kind of just been ruminating on it for a while. I am curious. I kind of wanted this like Medusan kid. I wanted their injury, their missing appendage, to be one or multiple of their tentacles. Don't know how to make it obvious though. I think this kind of helps that he can see how like there's multiple that are the length that they should be. As the resident Medusan expert, what are your thoughts, Cassidy? Or Medusan enjoyer? Yeah, fanify, or I tend to call it like fantasy punk a little bit. Medusans have this kind of like boneless kind of vibe to them. They boneless. Let's see. So, I kind of like the idea of it could potentially that like they just never grew. There's a script of an Avatar fanfic. That's fun. Yeah, no, my first project was inspired by my friend's girlfriend in high school. Was making like a little making a book, and was putting a bunch of people in it, and so requested that we like made gender bent versions of ourselves as characters. And so then I ended up, made my character, and I liked her so much that I was like, hey, can I just like use the character in my own thing? And she was like, all right. So I wrote my own book based on that character. And I was working on that for a long time, and then I was working on that until this overtook the place it took in my creative mind space. Let us ponder the Medusan reference sheet. Yeah, they should definitely be kind of noodly feeling. I should simplify it. Welcome, Cassidy. So, I need your Medusan lover opinion. How would I draw an amputee? Maybe just like that. Let's see. Like, should it just be kind of like off? Or my other idea was that like maybe some of them are shorter. They never like developed. You think just like chopped off or shorter? Probably, yeah. Think just one or multiple? Maybe. It's not literal snakes. So Medusan is the scientific name for a jellyfish. So she is more of a jellyfish or an octopus. Um, I think this one specifically could be more octopus. Yeah, no, I get you. I think it's cute, yeah. Um, we have Eepy. We have this gal. I think my thing with their eyelashes is that they're yeah, just oh yeah, and it was more. I made it so the entire thing was green. I liked that. That was fun. Like that. Okay, that's a couple. Let's see. I think I gotta get up and stretch soon. I think I've been sitting around for a little bit. You might be seeing a pattern with these people, these kids.
Let's get a good stretch.
Thank you. Thank you, Cassidy. Thank you for permitting me to stretch. Oh boy. Alright, let's see. I'll even throw in some free push-ups just because I need to exercise. I think I'll take a little bio break for a quick second. We'll do a little BRB. Turn. Ah! Stubbed my toe immediately. Why? Welcome back, Amanda. Designing more depressed children. Let's see. No longer across the canyon. You made it. Your condolences to the orphans. Yep. The orphans appreciate it. Will it bring their parents back, though? The two-leg standing pose. I know, yeah. I think, I mean, I'm thinking that the tail is acting as the other leg here, like, helping her keep balance. Yeah, the nature of, yeah, absolutely. I think this would be a little bit more more down. Nice. They might be a little tired of thoughts and prayers, you're right. So then I had an idea for twins. So nice seeing and responding to guys in real time. Hell yeah. That's what you think, like that? Is that what you mean? I mean, obviously, yeah, the tail would be in like a different pose. Clearly, this isn't going to be like her main pose. This was me figuring her out a little bit more. At least, yeah, it won't be her main pose on the sheet. More under her as a peg leg. What do you mean by that? Oh yeah, thanks for lurking. Let's see. Are you saying more like vertical? More like that. You know, for the purposes of this, I'm just gonna leave it like that. We'll figure that out later. Meaty part of it has to have connected with the ground. Yeah. Let's see. The children. Oh. I must take the children. Put them somewhere else. What species should the twins be? Yay! I love making orphans sad. Let's see. Yeah, you think Lunadines? That'd be funny. They're actually like 3, but they're like this tall. Tall guys. Tall twins. The big ear. Big ol' ear. Because they're babies. I have an idea. I designed one twin, and then I duplicated. Let's see. Big ol' ears and big ol' eyes. No ear. No. Let's see. He's stupid. No. big ol' ears, big ol' eyes, and change the color. Character design complete. You're crazy. You're cracked, man. You're cracked. I think these guys will be boys. Because I need more boys. I designed so many girls. Just because girls are cool and more fun to design, in my opinion. Or just draw in general. That's just how I operate. He would have a little antennae. Maybe the antennae is what's... I think they should have different injuries each. I think it'd kind of be cheap if it was 2 of the same injury. Girls are cool. You're right. That's what I've been saying. That's what I've been saying this whole time. Let's see. Big ol' ears. What about those teenagers over there? They're 7. Oh. Just how tall they are. I like the idea of them having like real long arms. Why are they all injured? You'll find out eventually. That's why these are. That's why these are doodles, and not me telling you what I'm designing. These are not in the pilot. I'm currently working on episode 4 right now, and I need to get some things out of my system so I can write it We need an adult. You too. Be 7. All right. It has, yeah. It has 4 or less, or no, 3 or less orphans. This one's got parents. We know that. We know for certain that she's got parents. God, she's cool. I'm so happy with her. She's so cool. Okay. Like that's my that's my OC's kid. Let's see. There, that's your challenge, Amanda and Cassidy. You gotta make the children of a couple of your OCs. What would transfer to them? What would be wholly unique? At what? I don't know, because I mean, if you consider, like if your mother has lost their father, or lost both of their parents, but like when they were elderly, are they now an orphan? I mean, technically, yeah. I think you're no longer I think it's like the foster age rules. Oh no, Cassidy's got something for me. Ah, there you go. Ah, I see what you're saying. Yeah, definitely for when I actually go about drawing her, they'll turn around. That's good. I like that. You're a genius! You're a genius! Let's see. So yeah, Lunadyne. He's pretty fun. And then here, let's get rid of East one. Put her over here. Why are they so high up? Meow. What's up, love? What's up, Miss Luna? Hi. What's up? Depends on how independent you are, yeah. Cassidy already has OC babies quick like that. You gotta give him channel points, Luna. Come on. 600 more. I believe in you. You can get there. Okay, so we have thing 1 and thing 2. Flip. Oh no! Oh, he doesn't pass the flip test. Oh. We keep him not flipped. How do we differentiate them, gang? The evil part of me wants to cut off their antenna. One is taller, a lot taller. No, I think that is kind of funny, but terrified. You want both of them taller? I guess. There. God, they're freakish. Like a newborn deer. These long ass legs. I'll give them long arms too. Their arms haven't like essentially their body just hasn't caught up with their limbs is what I'm determining is what a juvenile Lunadine looks like. Their torso is child size, but their limbs are gigantic. Too tall? Yeah, Beckett is the oldest, I think, yeah. Meant to be like between 15 or 17. You know what time it is? It's time to bring in Axel as our comparison. He's the basis in which we base everything on. I like lanky guys. He's been summoned. Yeah, okay. So she's about the correct height. Because I kind of imagine them similar in height. Maybe she's a little taller. Or a little shorter. She could be shorter and still be older. Because Axel is... He's meant to be like a taller kid. A taller teen. Yeah, okay. She could be the tallest here, so the Lunadines can be somewhere between her and the Medusan in height. Yeah. I like the idea of Axel referring to the twins and being like, what's up with them? Oh, they're just like that. Okay. Here, I'll just cut their legs in half. We 7. This is me like this is me going to see my nephews and being like seeing their growth spurt and be like, how tall are you? I'm 10. I'm like, they're almost the size, almost as tall as me. I'm 10. I think definitely like I like 7. I like them saying like what's 7? Fucking tall boys. Maybe we make Medusan Gal a little shorter. Just to eat a bit. I think, okay, so how do we differentiate them? Let's go back to that. Different hairstyle? One's got one over here, one's got one over here. Whoa there, wasn't. On main. Let's see. Let's see. What should we 7? Bean sprouts. Okay, so we think an ear. Make him lose an ear. Ow. Or no ear. No ear and like head wrapping. Amanda, you're sick. There's something about you just like listing the options. I was like, oh, damn. Take your pick. Damn, man. I don't know. Fingers are definitely an option. Yeah, I am picking my poison. Eyeball is kind of crazy. Little eye patch. See no evil and hear no evil. God. What? Eyeball could be from the Medusan girl? What do you mean? Oh, you mean could be more than one thing going on? Maybe. Maybe. I don't know, I do kind of like that there's an obvious, like, one thing that they need fixing. So I'm thinking about taking an antennae from the one and dying. Hurts them more. Yeah, man. Yeah, taking like one of their antennae would be kind of wild. So they probably need that. I don't know much about their biology yet, but they definitely need that. No, I like the one ear, I think. Taking an antennae from a moth screws them over big time. Do it? Okay. So, do we think reserve eyeball for our next kid? And just have this one be missing the antennae? Should just be kind of cut off? Yeah, because it's kind of like a bug. Just kind of like that. How many kids are there? Oh, God. One ear, the other one takes antennae. Okay. I feel like the ear is a lot more, a lot more noticeable. Jesus. The last fire sprite here to make you feel uncomfortable. All right. Let's see. Yeah, she's so cool. I just think she's so cool. I like her. I like Beck. Beck's cool. Okay. Take a kidney. A kidney. I remember I read something about it. That's crazy. Sense of direction. Okay. This kid just never knows what direction he's facing. No direction. They keep on, like, the joke, or the consistent joke is that he just never knows, like, right from left. Go right! You're on the right! Oh, okay. Don't need both. Greedy orphans. Dang. Spare the kids, man. How many do I want? Well, our boy's number 19. I don't think we'd have all 19 or all other 18, but you know, to get a sense of that, we've gotten up to the number 19. I think like 6 or 7. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, possibly one more. What am I up to? I don't know. I don't know. Some crazy stuff, man. There, that's a sense of direction being skewed. One's just always upside down. What happened to him? His sense of direction's off. Up and down? Okay. Got EP. Oh, because we were saying that missing the antennae makes it so they don't have a good sense of direction. Says, I was saying like a literal. I think Burb or Avasaur or Tetranite for the eye. I feel like a Tetranite would be easy because like they should have 4 arms and like it only has 3 arms, or yeah, missing 1 arm of the 4. If he were to fly, he'd bump into things. Yeah, all right. Oh God. Doesn't handle turbulence well. I want to have a different body shape for one of them. A little wider. Yeah, bird. Okay. Could be a stout little bird. Stout bird boy. Bird boy or bird girl? I don't have a lot of bird girls. Actually, no, I do. I don't have a lot of bird boys. Taking your eye. Oh, shit. What else did he say? We could have his eye bandaged, the one with the missing antennae, storytelling, since the direction is bad. Probably ran into something. Oh, aww. Shit. Okay, maybe. You're sick. Let's see. So what, we're thinking this one has the little eye patch? Aww. Just bandages on the Maybe, yeah. Okay. Yeah, I'll do that thing where he's got a little bandage on his nose. God, I'm looking at this guy over here, and I'm like, what am I making? Spaghetti, spitballing. Yeah, throwing spaghetti at the wall. Yep. Until something sticks. I don't think I'm getting to the other characters tonight. I'm having too much fun with these ones. Well, the Avasaurs have noses, just long noses. They're not actually beaks, so not gonna have them have a weird nose. Keep. um, I think it fits with the bird because we associate birds with having like good sight. So that can kind of. No, don't make me fall in love with this little guy or girl. I don't know them. I don't know who they are yet. He got so excited about that bird. Or do they not have feathers on their arms? I mean, technically, not many of them, do. God. Is it Turkin gene you can pull from? Turkin. You know so much about birds. Oh, I see. Where like they lose feathers. Interesting. Why do I feel barn owl? I'm getting barn owl vibes. What if we made it wider? I don't think this is how that would work. I think you'd have that along with legs. Dinosaur. Just want to be a nice little plump, little round guy. Act as a blanket. Oh. And take his flight feathers. You're crazy. Looks like he's politely like waiting. He's like, excuse me. Why do you phrase it like that? Yeah. Mom says it's my turn to play. Yeah. What if the other eye is blind? So if both of them are blind, what are you talking about? Or are you just saying flip which one is blind? Are you saying just make it a fully blind bird? Does this guy need his vision? That's a great point. Probably wouldn't even see the legs. Probably have some pants on. Avisaur's. I know, yeah. So I don't think fully blind. I think just one. You don't really need to see my eye doctor to me. In that Geneva violating scientist extra spot on the show. Yeah. The fact that chickens look so thin underneath all of that, all their fluffy feathers, really makes my mind go crazy about how dinosaurs could have looked. How fluffy could they have been? Give me the fluffy velociraptor, please. I need to reference. Let me look at my other Avasaurs. A lot of them, I've kind of given them the same color hair as their feathers, which it does work. It does work quite a bit. Really, my main Avasaur of reference is Screech. So let's do it. I like that these kind of come out to here. I think I should just really lean into like that vibe of a baby bird. Just give him like those downy feathers, you know? I mean, kind of like Screech with her losing her feathers. They do look like drier land go ham. Let's see. You look up barn owl chicks. Oh my god, those guys look freaky. Excuse me, ma'am. So I like this idea that because baby, your feathers would just be fluff instead of like actually usable feathers. Barely has shoes. You just realized? Yeah, man, that's how he is. Oh, right. I need to remember what it means to clothe an Avasaur. Really, it would cut off here. Man of teen boys whose shoes are falling off their feet. And yeah, no, I remember seeing it pretty frequently. I like that. I like where this kid's going. I don't think he's. Yeah, maybe we make him. We stretch our imagination a little bit wider. You know, and if Bird. Huh? If Bird. Let's bring the legs together. So it can be ultimate polite. The politest scrungle. Alright. He's looking good. I do think they might have to be shorter. Their heads aren't the most accurate. Is it? Hi. You did this to him. You chose Bird. I think maybe like a last one. I feel like we're still missing one. You know, when I'm looking at this group, I feel like we still need like one more. Because we have funny little guy. We got two of these guys, sleepy guy. I think like another teen. Get the Balloon Boy V8 voice. Balloon Boy. I think another teenager. I think that could be fun. It can be a little bit more edgy and depressed because they have more knowledge of how depressing things are. You know what I mean? All these kids are, you know, they don't know what they're going through. Diamond, okay, yeah. Big old Tetronite kid. Yeah, let's see. Fire Sprite. No! Tetronite, Diamond. That's really all it's left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. No, there's more. Why can't I remember all of my species? I'm the one who made them. 2, 3, 4, 5. Because we have I guess, yeah, Axel is the human. Could be another human, you know? Could just be a human. Beckett is too. That's a good point. Beckett is a Ragarian and a Reptoid. That's a good point. Great point, in fact. But we do have the Ragarian. We get the Tetranite, Diamond, Humi. Why do I feel like I'm still missing one? Tetranite and Diamond. I mean, yeah, Reptoid, but she's the Reptoid. And also Ragarian. This is like one of those things where, like, whenever I watch a show, like, I'm sorry, but like, like Team NT, I know there's 4 of them, but then I'm always like, wait, is it just those 4? You know, like, whenever there's like a certain number of things, I always think that there's more than the number that there actually is when I'm trying to count all of them. I have berets, but aren't the jellies. Another hybrid? Yeah, it could be another hybrid. I would like, yeah, I want to like throw in some more. I just need to refresh myself. Yeah, I got the Ivysaur. It's weird. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, there's 8. So why does it feel like... I guess, yeah. I guess it would just be the Tetranite Diamond that's left. It's weird. Yeah. For the Secret Santa, yeah. Yeah, it would be because it's 1, 2, yeah, 6. Actually, yeah, no, it's exactly. It's 5, and then humans the 6, and then 7, 8 is Tetranite and Diamond. What's a body part? Okay, list the body parts. Bring them back. We've gone through eye, we've done ear, we've done antennae, we've done tail, we've done tentacles. And leg. And Axel's the arm. Tiny forearm. Take an arm. Take more arms. Tetranite with... is a Tetranite with only 2 arms just a man? They're just a human at that point. Nose? That's ridiculous. I don't think I'd ever take the nose. That's too uncomfortable to me. An orphan is about to find out. Yeah, what we got? We got girl, and potentially 4 boys? I don't know. EP could also be a girl. Yeah, there's something about it. Damn! You're crazy. Missing a jaw? Oh my god. Crazy. I mean, a diamond could be that, you know, it's a broken off horn. But I don't know. That feels like too, like, why are you here? Like, that's not like essential to your, well, to your living or whatever, you know? Like, you can just grow the horn back. Yeah, I know. So yeah, what's our so if it's 2 arms both on one side? Oh god. Oh, you're crazy. You're crazy. What? So yeah. 2 arms on that side. Or only 3 arms and this one's missing. Fingers, you know, is also an option that somebody had said earlier. Keep my teeth. I'd like to keep my teeth as well. Yeah. You know, I'm not even ripping from my background character list for these. These are purely original. Okay, so what are we thinking? This is like 5, 7. I could see this one being like 8. I could see her maybe being like around 10. And we got like maybe I'd say like she's like 16. So, and then Axel's at like 15. So I think like a 12. Some of them asked for it, man. Some of them asked for it. Like you'd be surprised because the person who submitted this character, their art of their character was just like the character burned. So, you know, I think people are very willing. Fingers, I think, yeah, maybe. Okay, so we think fingers. God, I hate that I'm writing these out. Fingers, missing tooth. You're missing a tooth. I think this guy would be missing a tooth just because he's bumping into stuff. Take a shoe. Yeah, maybe like a single foot or even just a single hand. Or just a whole arm. But Axel is arm. I'll be missing teeth. They're kids. You're a good point. Yeah, it's a great point. Great point. Outmatch you free. Yeah, it could just be a hand. I know, right? I think it's just because we have an arm. It feels weird for it to be hand related, but it could just be a hand. God, I think the Medusa one makes me the most sad. Just because of like the poor little tentacles. I mean, if you are a diamond, you're down here. Even if you are the oldest, or not, if you are on the older side. Let's see. I've already done that kind of shape before. Let's play with that a little bit. I think we give this one multiple. Half their face, Jesus. Yeah, make them two-face. You're wild for that. Just all bandaged. Don't make me upset like that. You gotta hop off now. It could be this. It could just be wrap the entire kid's face. You can hurt more kids on Wednesday. Jesus Christ. What have I done? Oh, you're giving me the idea now that this one's face is bandaged. You did this. Did it for the lore, the plot. Yeah, you're right. Hmm. Maybe we change this to a 13 or something. Or, yeah, 13. It's okay, little guy. I'm 13. That's just the life of being a diamond. Really drawing it. If he's older, it's less screwed up. Yeah, yeah. Maybe we'll make him 19. No. Nah, she should be the oldest. Let's see. So he's got a body. That body has a shoulder. Because, you know, we should definitely have, like, some different personalities here. This one can be the more alone, you know, the tough around the edges kind of one. Is it just the face, or is it just the entire half? I do kind of like the idea that this arm is bandaged, at least. And he could be missing the hand. Because I'm crazy like that. Definitely. God, you guys aren't ready for a certain aspect of this. A certain aspect of this plot line that's gonna get real freaky and depressing, potentially. What's our max height of diamonds? Are 5 heads tall. 1, 2, 3, 4.5. You can be a little taller. It's like, no, I'm fully grown. This is as tall as I'm gonna be. Few regrets once you put may have a few regrets once put in the show, and they have a voice and feelings. I know, yeah. I love my like fun and upbeat show that also has elements like this in it. But you know what? I think that's fun. Hey, and here's all the injured kids. Oh god. You'll stand by your harvesting. Somebody has to. I'm glad you're taking that responsibility. So yeah, our boy Axel's number 19, and then we have a few others here. I think obviously, okay, let's think. Let's come up with the numbers. It could just be directly related to their age, but I don't think so. My extra is going to be facing a brutal execution. Dang. Yeah. What was your? I think you were Ragarian, right? Be wild. Let's see. That was Medusan? Okay, cool. Chop off your tentacles. My twisted side leverages the question of what if just the entire head, but no. Crazy. I don't know, maybe we make... Just like looking at our little height chart here. This guy's a little larger. I think that could be fine. He's fine. I like him there. The entire head, he's just it's gonna be all I can do is look at. Oh, you're saying with the barn owl boy? Is that what you're saying? No matter, yeah, his head just it's just turning around. It's always facing forward. All right, what numbers? What are the coolest numbers? Oh, the diamond. Oh, yeah, I got you. All you can do is look at it. Okay, yeah, what are the coolest numbers? Thank you. I think one of I do like 9 quite a bit. He's 19. So who's number 9? I think he could be 9. Okay, so we got number 19. I think Edgy Boy could be number 9. That feels right. She feels like a number 14. Is there gonna be a 1 through 3? That's a great question. That's a great question. That's what I'm determining right now. Patience 0. Ooh, 0. Hmm. The mortality rate of single numbers are higher. Damn. Yeah, like the earlier on in the tests that they were. It's messed up. Maybe she should be a lower number. Like she's been here a while. If she's like garnered this like protector like vibe over them. Maybe. No, they value life very much. What are you talking about? 4? Yeah, number 4. We give her, yeah, okay. 4. So that indicates that everyone else here is after 4. Okay. So 4. I think these guys have to be like right next to each other, in number, like 10 and 11. 11 and 12. Okay. We don't know where 10 is. We'll make this one number 14. Make this one 6. We don't talk about 10 and 8. Damn. Somebody's got to be in the later numbers. Yeah, 15. Oh, she's 14. So 19. Do 17. Yeah, we'll do 17. That feels dispersed enough, right? God, that's messed up, man. Messed up. And, you know, potentially the reason why we don't see the other numbers is because the other numbers are off screen and I can only fit so many characters in the frame at one time. Nice. Yeah, we'll say that. That'll be our excuse. It's just that, you know, there's a lot of them. There's like 18 other kids. Yeah, they're just off screen. They're just off screen and the other yeah. Yeah, we're just limiting ourselves to only drawing this many. That's all. And who knows, I might go back and design more later. Where's the other kids? Isn't this a kid's show? Oh yeah, Sleeping Off Screen. It's an all ages show. Definitely skewing into more mature topics, but definitely not going too far. Um, go. And you've seen me design some Fire Sprite looking characters. I don't know. What if the numbers are on their clothes in different areas? That way you have a visual representation. Sure. Maybe. Big old number. A tag. Yeah, maybe. If anything, it would just be like small, like on this part of them. And this one's gonna be the Fantastic Four. There you go. 6, 14. Okay. What a cute little group. Totally not depressing at all. Okay, so I don't think I need this note in particular. Definitely more of a yellow diamond. Oop. Yeah, don't worry about it. The barn owls tend to be, or the baby barn owls are like this, like it's just white, but I think I'll be more interesting with his colors than that. These guys would probably be more like this because they're Lunadine. Let me check how I designed this Lunadine. Oh yeah, I kind of just go with what this is. They are all quite scrungly. Oh, what the? accidentally undo that. Very simple color schemes for these. Oops. She's just missing. Or, I don't know. Let's find out. Look at her cool big old tail. Scrungle. Okay. Idea for this guy. Let's go more of this. Welcome, Sophie. How likely am I to check Instagram? Yeah, I limit my daily use of it, but yeah, usually check it like once daily. Let's see. Yeah, he's a sooty barn owl. Let's see, they have that as well, so I don't know, you could be like a little beep. The one that I'm looking at has like a little bit of a yellow, so I'll give him a yellow eye. Oh, you did? Then yeah, I'd check Instagram, absolutely. Let's see. Ooh. You know, for the sake of get rid of that. Oh, what the? They put their numbers on them on this layer. I did. Just so I don't give away some stuff. I'll just hide that for now. Just, you know, don't worry about why they all kind of match. Secret or only for, yeah. I mean, let's be real, who's gonna be tuning into the stream, so you guys get some exclusive stuff. Yeah, thanks for stopping by, Sophie. Sophisticated 2010. Go ahead and DM it. Just let's see. Ooh. Oh, let's see. Let's see. I'll look at Soph. Oh, Soph. Underscore. Isticated. Oh, thank you. Well, thank you, Amanda. You're locking in. Very cute. Yeah, thank you, Sophie. That looks great. Yeah, thank you. That's cool. I'll give that a like. Let's see. Sweet. Oh, I do know YouTube's kind of delayed, so that might have... You might be hearing that in a second. Oh, yeah. No, thank you so much. Let's see. No, yeah, I'm always over the moon when I get a little bit of fan art. Starts making this thing feel a little bit more real. Oh no, I appreciate it. You know, yeah, that's a great way to show your support. Thank you. I think yellow. I think yellow for the octopus. Oh yeah, it's cool. Do you think you have a favorite of just the general species in the show so far, Sophie? Let's see. Usually I like to... What's my reference here? Yeah, it should be different from the rest of the body. I'm thinking orange. Please warn me if this is a Splatoon color palette. You know, I'm gonna get plenty of comparisons already, but gotta mitigate them as much as possible. Which Amal's child is your favorite? So, damn. Yeah, it's you know, especially when they have the more little suction cups. I'll get that too. I don't mind. At least with these, we'll see actual, you know, adult ones. Avasaurs? That's cool, yeah. That's a good pick. The burb. Okay, I don't like this color of the yellow now. I think I want that more of this kind of color. There you go. That's cute. I dig that. That's really cute. Huh? Oh, what? The Avasaurs? No, yeah, I think you spelled it right. think you spelled that exactly correctly. Oh god. Yeah, it's Avisor. Yeah. Oh, you're good. Yeah, you got it. And then I think probably Purple Eye to go with the aesthetic. Maybe a little bit more indigo. Yeah, that's the weird part about these guys. Let's see. How did I do it for you? I just really desaturated everything else and made it lighter. So do that. Oh no, I don't subscribe to the yellow, and I think it should be. Yeah, I like the blue. Maybe the blue's better. That's more of a split comp. That's better. The pink skin, yeah. Cause yeah, at least with Karuka, I go with this yeah, the pink and teal, the two different colors. And you know, that would, I like that it can be both. I like that it could just be a monochromatic color scheme with the hair, or a split complementary color scheme with the hair. Because that's kind of what you gotta do with them. Let's see. If it was more blue? Sorry, more purple? Oh. Purple, 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 purple. You think it'll look Simpsons-y? Oh, I see. But with the just because it's yellow. I mean, Blaze is yellow. Let's see. I see what you mean though. That definitely makes it look Simpsons-y. Here, I'll just adjust the whole one. There you go. How about that? Coral. Go coral colored. That's cute. God, these guys are scrungly. Let's see. So we got eyeballs. Got the little kitty, little kitty cat. I think I went to, let me phrase this, in high school. I had two different dates to prom. One was my girlfriend that I had for a long time in high school, or that we dated all through the high school. And then there was senior prom was a different girl that I went with. And I think I went to prom having to match with Coral 3 times. Like, I think it was like maybe not just prom. I think it was also other dances, but I think there's 3 separate events where I had to break out the coral necktie, and I was like there's no way that Coral is that popular. 2? Yeah, no, yeah. I was in a relationship with the gal all throughout like for 2 years of high school. Actually, it's 2 years, and that was I stayed with her a year longer because I didn't want to ruin her senior year, which is insane thinking about nowadays. Like, you'd be like, no, if that's the case, just break it off. But that was my I was naive and wanted to be nice. And then the gal that I probably should have been dating was my and I had was the singer in my garage band. And you know, we got to go to homecoming together, so we just got to explore it for a little bit. There's some Artsmith lore for you. Yeah, yeah. There you go. Yeah, wear corals every event. Nice. Had one prom and he went with a friend. New girl senior year was rough. Oh, that's cool. At least he got one prom. I did have game in high school. I did have game. I have different kind of game now. In my adulthood. I fall into a lot of the like I'll find out that somebody's attracted to me and I'll be like, oh, but I liked that we were friends. Or, you know, like I liked that we were friends. I don't I don't want to pursue that. Did I tweak all of their? That was weird. When did that happen? Did I accidentally do that? I totally adjusted this color, didn't I? Or I'm going crazy. I think we just make it. Never asked him out, but his entire class schedule and that he played soccer, I just go, what could possibly? Can you believe it, David? Nobody. No, I can't believe that. That was me in middle school, man. I like the crush on this gal, and it was very clear that she and this guy were like childhood friends and obviously like together. And it took like one of my friends to be like, hey, you need to observe this. Like, you need to come to terms with this. And I was like, you're crazy, man. I don't know what you're talking about. So that's fun. I think she's over exaggerating with stalked. I don't like your tone. Not like stalked. Yeah. In that innocent way, where nobody gets hurt. Let's see. Avasaurs have different color legs. There we go. I think he could have some like bright orange hair. Oh no. It never impacted his life at all, I think. No, it is wild. No, yeah, he made me think about it. It made me think about things too. Let's see. I'm liking these color palettes so far. Pretty fun. Little bandages on the ear. Give color to some of these bandages on him. I do kind of like this. Maybe I just like that it's kind of like that. Let me get rid of this terrifying monstrosity right here. Oh, it's about time for another break. Yeah, I'll read some more of your chats before I get up and stretch. feel like it happens at least once, but it's how you handle the information you receive is what sets you apart. Yeah, that's good. That's a great way of looking at it. This boy and both his siblings' schedules purely on accident. It's like super easy to get info on people, especially if you're seeing them every day. Yeah, absolutely. Never use the info. It's good. He's also in half your classes, so there's also just like a puzzle. Did find out. That's fun. Okay, I gotta get up. I gotta stretch. I gotta drink some water. Gotta acknowledge Luna, who's oh so preciously laying on this chair here. Here, I'll give you a free Luna cam. Cause yeah, you gotta see it. Alright. Can you see? Oh, here. There she is. Whoa. Come on. There. There we go. Hey, love. No, she does have her own chair. She wouldn't sit in anything other than my chair, so I had to get a new chair. Yeah. You're doing, love. And then check this out. Look at all that fur. Yeah, she's a good one. Oh. There we go. Let's get back to there. Big floof. All right, I'll do a little BRB. Take a little bio break. Do some stretching. All right. The sun does this thing called setting. Shadow got to go now. Okay, bye, Sophie. Thanks for dropping in. Okay. Ah, but yeah, okay. I'm digging this group. I am concerned about... Hey, love. Oh, you getting a noodle? Oh, you're so cute. I am concerned that she might be too similar in color scheme to Sky. Who's got, yeah, it's blue and purple hair, but it is kind of, I might have to shift it. Luna imminent. Have to save the cam. Nice. Ignoring your own cats. For the queen that is Luna. She might be different enough. Taku at ECAT, yeah. Yeah, she might be fine. No, I mean, Sky and Beck. Just because Beck kind of has this teal skin and this kind of... It was purple. I have an idea. Because I do want to find, like, the true neutral of these. So let's color pick Barry's kind of light bluish purple vibe and Brooks's green. Mix. Here, wait, is it more of an even mix if I do a little Gaussian blur? Whoa, it's freaking out. Oh, it's freaking out. Whoa! These guys got, yeah, okay. So it is this kind of, this color. Can't handle the real deal. It really just kind of creates a gray. It is where I expected it to be, though. It is in the, like, the kind of teal cyan area, which is pretty fun. Thoughts about that versus versus that? Grittier and desaturated, which differentiate. Yeah, yeah. I think, yeah, without Sky, taking Sky out of the equation, do we like? Maybe. Hmm. I'll do it for her hair next. Cause I think I think I'm okay with. Really, this color is what berry should be. I feel. Like that feels like the shade that berry's supposed to be. With like a little bit of the, yeah, so maybe now we mix it more. I like the color palettes. I like her saturation to bookend the Medusa and Regarian. Oh yeah. I'll probably mess around with them more. This is still experiment. Hold on. I liked it when it was alpha locked. Middle of those two is this. And that's more like the color that I want. An experiment, you say? Yes, yes. You know, it just ended up being exactly what I wanted it to be. It's just funny. Just lean towards more of the green. And then, yeah, I want to do this too, just because I'm crazy like that. So Barry's got this kind of dark plum hair. He's got this dark green hair. They're very similar. I wonder if she's gonna have dark hair too. Spoiler alert. Yes, she will. Oh. Fine, I'll alpha lock it. Wow. I can't tell what color that is. Platinum blonde. You're crazy. I do kind of like the blue, but it is kind of neat if it's the same. I like the blue because it kind of hints at her mom having the blue hair. The bluish hair. Alright, get out of here. Platinum blonde. I'll entertain you. There you go. Perfection. Yeah, I agree. Maybe I push a little bit more into it. I like it the way it is. Ugly, go back. It would be funny because there is, I know what his crew looks like. There is a platinum blonde in Brooks's crew. That'd be kind of funny. She's like bases her look off of her. There's also a somewhat of a redhead, more of a like an auburn. That one's disturbing. I don't like that. There's a guy who's literally gold. And then there's what else? A guy with flowers in his hair too, but that's no. She looks good. This is Beck, and these are her munchkins. These kids that she looks after. Need to experiment more with what color Lunadines can be. I did one that's kind of this color, and the other. Oh, where is it? And the other, I think, was more green. No, the other was still brown as well. It's kind of brown to kind of reddish. I'm curious where I can push it. And her Iona Misfit toys. Essentially. What if the boys were platinum blonde? Kind of cute. We already have like source of yellow and a source of yellow. Green. Yeah, they're just monochrome. Yellow boys. Or, more specifically, one of them is yellow. One of them is a yellow boy. You like that and like differentiating them, or should they be just identical? And the only thing that's different is their missing appendages. There, they're just like slightly off you. I think they're identical. Just for the fun of it. Yeah, I get you. Yeah. Wouldn't be much variation. I'm looking at my bird. I'm looking at Bird Boy right here. I have decided that I want him more blue. More blue. More. It's the most blue I can make him. Sorry. I tried. He can't get any bluer. Blueberry. He's resisting the blue. He blue. I might like blue. He vibrant blue. He bright blue. I do like him being darker. But maybe this is just like a little bit more fun. And maybe his true colors are like starting to come on in. You know, you see a little baby. So maybe he's got like some brighter blue feathers. It's just how I look. I-17. What? No, he's number 17. Oh, okay. Let me do. Cut his head off. Candy cane. Or cotton candy. Cotton candy flavor. Luminine Universe. Is that a Steven Universe reference? No. You're crazy. You're crazed. Oh, pink diamond. Or Lars when it becomes pink. It's just a pink man. Do not wires one of the twins. That's how I differentiate them. One's normal, the other went pink. Yeah, we already got pink. It's a little eepy. Little eepy guy. Or girl. I don't know. Eepy got spots. Let's see. Eepy got little spots. Look at this. Oh, Eepy's cute. Eepy's cute. IEP. Yeah. What if orange? Now they're just prisoners. It is funny how easily that has just like if you wear all orange, it's just immediate prisoner. No. I think at the very least the or portal. Yeah, that's good. But isn't she kind of a prisoner too? Probably be like right there, and like the top of it is like a little orange. Like, nah, probably best go simple with it. Yeah, just the number. Bandage is orange? Interesting. I mean, if his were orange, it'd blend with the hair. No. I don't think it reads as bandages in that case. I think the bandages just have to be like uber white in comparison. Eepy. Blush, gauze. That's a good point. Yeah, the what? Kind of like that. Like that. Maybe that's better. Kind of helps blend the orange into their palettes better. Hold up. Do it to the eye patch too. Yeah, no, yeah. My nephews used to have to do that with the little stickers. Hold up. Hold up. Cooking? Hold up. What if they were really messed up with how they numbered them? Slap it on there. Nah. Have to have some semblance of this being somewhat okay. Has to be at least a little okay. Yeah. Hey, who's saying that they mutilated them? Maybe they just came in like this. They were like this when I bought them. They... Oh yeah. No, just you wait until Barry finds out where her daughter's been. Not even Brooks can protect, can save anyone from that wrath. I'm digging it. Of course, they're not fully fleshed out designs, but now I can write them a little better. It's like when I was writing episode 3, I had to get these rough ideas of Karuka's friends out before I could be like, all right, now I see them. Now I can write it. The only thing he has to do is step aside. No, yeah, exactly. All he has to do is direct the anger. Let's see. I'll put this in work in progress as well. They probably won't all be on the same sheet. I think Beck will have her own character sheet, but at least for now. The gang's all here. They're all beaten up. I'm glad I drew her again because definitely looking a little different from there. Oh god, yeah, they each like disappear. Just their number remains. Be creepy. Some stalls are empty. Yeah, some of their rooms are empty, and just all that's left is like the label of like the number that used to reside there. That's kind of digital circusy, huh? Empty because they're sleeping off screen and totally okay because the fact that they are associated with a number. Exactly. Exactly. Yeah, they're okay. Probably. Do I have... Let's see. Yeah. Nothing will go wrong with unsupervised lab rats. You mean children? Yes, yes. Okay, let's see. Oh, please. There we go. Um, Jillian untitled canvases is. Oh yeah, are they just on? Oh yeah, here I'll just make this. For now, this will just be Beck and uh, and kids. The band. Yeah, and then it just like comes up as yeah. There are a couple of these that are untitled, huh? Hello, Lou. How are you, my love? It's like I'm gonna take your desk space. Let's see. These are the kids. These are the parents. Now Barry will have to be changed to a Ragarian. Old looking kids. No, these are the parents. They'll probably be a little older too, though, because this is them in their like 20s, early 30s. This plus that equals that. Quick maths. Not quick maths. Let's look at how long the stream's been going for. Unstable. 3, almost 4 hours. It's a lot. It's a lot of hours. A lot of time. Long maths. 9-month maths. Okay. Well, that's cool. I dig these. I'm happy about these. Oh, when she used to have a leg. Now she don't have leg. She in fact cannot do leg day with that leg. Why are you licking your lips, Luna? You're so cute. Oh, you're just purring. Just a purr. Got a good 15 years out of it. Oh. Sorry. Just have like some matted fur right there. I want to get at it. Sorry. I know, that bothers you. That offends you. How dare I? Okay. Let's see. Nice. So, in case you weren't here for it, Amanda, and anyone else still tuned in, this is what I was supposed to be working on today. Got 2 of these guys pretty much fleshed out. I just got to give them their clean line art. I'm not going to do back turnarounds for them just because they're pretty minor. But yeah, we've got the Anxious Antiquarian, and he's beautiful. And we have the Bomb Baddie, and she's beautiful. And then this is the Food Freak. And he has a second variant that he'll uncover later. We finished the guard last stream. And... oh yeah. Wait, where is it? Sneak peek. There's a version of Delilah with 2 heads. Yeah. These guys in particular were designed by the lovely Karina, who really wanted to crack at these 3. So she had designed them, and then all I'm doing is just drawing them again, but in this just a little bit more in the style of the show, and coloring them. But I mean, I'm pretty much using exactly what she's given me. I think the Antiquarian probably got tweaked the most. Just because it was kind of hard to understand what some of these shapes were, so I just had to define some of them. But yeah. For quick reference, I say, taking forever. For quick reference, this is what he originally looked like. And you can see he looks delightfully Muppet-like, yeah. As you can see, he has he is shrunk because this was before diamonds were small. Yeah, he has been tremendously upgraded. He was based on my very close friend and like a brother to me, Amir, and and this is how he looks now. Oh, it's wonderful. And he loves the new design too. Just how scrungly he looks. I was gonna have him look like. I was gonna go with this. I was gonna be sparing to him and give him like a nice little, just make him look like a just shorter but still the same. But no, now he's unhinged. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, you're Sheeshmar. Yeah, when I design your Medusan, I better make it identify with your spirit self. But yeah, pretty good stream. Totally did something I wasn't expecting, but I love all these guys. I really like EP. EP's so EP. I really like they're only numbered. They don't have names. I like number 14 a lot. I think she's really cute. And I feel really bad about cutting off her tentacles. And then thing 11 and thing 12 are I feel like they'd be pretty unhinged, you know? I feel like they'd be really high energy. 14 gives off, pretty polite vibes. EP is EP. EP is baby. And has also been here for quite a while. The second longest. I imagine 17 is kind of being a actually kind of kid. Also polite, but like in a different way. And 9 is kind of done with it. He's seen things. He's also like in his teens, with all these kids. It's okay, she can spare a few. Yeah, 17 info dumps to you. Honestly, yeah. That's just autism coded, man, is the info dumping. Like glass. Yeah. 17 just really wants to talk about trains. Yeah. There might be more. I mean, obviously we are missing, this is what, 7, 8 out of 19. We have like, there's like 11 more kids, 11 more numbers that are unaccounted for in this picture. And if I have more energy one day, I might design 11 more of them. Or they're just off screen. Maybe they're just off screen. Totally nothing has gone bad with them. Nothing bad has happened to them. They are fine. They are just off screen. This ain't that kind of show. Maybe. I don't know. Let's see. But yeah, I think I am nearing the end of my rope. And I will send you guys over to somebody. I'm thinking it'll probably be Hisui, just because we follow each other. They got adopted. Exactly. They got adopted out of the orphanage. Exactly. Yeah, thank you. No, this was a good one. I had a lot of fun with this one. Yeah, I'll send you over to Hisui Kai. They're currently giving back to their viewers by making drawings for them. So yeah, I'll send you over. Thank you for coming to the Forge, and those of you still on YouTube, thank you as well. I'll just kind of go mute for a little bit, and yeah. Good night, everyone.